Hey guys, it's Mia. You're watching my channel Select Pages, coming to you today with another book review. Today's book review is going to be on The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Aldia. It's this person, right over here because, I butcher the author's names. But anyway, this is the story about a king who is taking his bride's lives every dawn. I really enjoyed this book, more so than I actually thought that I would, albeit it was a very quick read, but I really did enjoy it, and I will be continuing on with this series. I can't talk today. But anyway, we follow the story here. It's about a girl named, I really can't pronounce the name, Shahrazar, but we're going to just shorten it to Shar. And she volunteers to be the king's next bride because her best friend got murdered. And what is so significant about this is that the king, Khalid, he takes a bride every day, but by the time the dawn rolls around, she's murdered, and the cycle just continues every day. So Shar's friend was the previous bride, and Shar is there as a volunteer to be his bride. I said bride like 300 times already. But anyway, she volunteers to be the bride so that she can seek revenge for her friend. Now, as the story progresses on, Shar does fall in love with the king, and he does so in return. Basically, that's pretty much what the story is about. She goes there to try to seek her revenge, but it winds up falling in love with him. And we do find out why he's even killing these brides, and I'll get into that more when I go in deeper into the review, because today I actually took notes. So forgive me if my thoughts is just all over the place. I'm just going to go ahead and just read straight through the points that I did want to hit. And the first thing being is Shar and the king falling in love. That the only problem that I had with that was we don't really get why they fall in love. It's just kind of like happened. She had feelings for him, and he was instantly attracted to her, but there was no incident that showed this is why she loves him. There is a scene where she finds these letters that he wrote to the families of the women that he took, and he's pouring out his soul, and he's apologizing for what he had to do. And then later we find out that he's basically cursed. His first wife, she killed herself, so her father cursed him and his land, so that's why he pretty much has to sacrifice a woman every dawn in order for the curse to run its course. But like I said, other than that though, I don't see where it is that middle line that shows, oh my god, that's why she falls in love with him and makes me want to root for their love throughout the story. I just didn't get it. Okay. The curse was explained, like I said, his first wife's father cursed him, one life to every dawn, and I believe the curse entails it'll be a drought, all the people would die in his land. They didn't really go into too much detail, but at least we know why he's sacrificing these women, and it was explained in this book and not another book or two later down the line. It was pretty straightforward. It was, he agonized about telling her, but in the end he finally revealed his secrets and told her, and I was happy about that because who wants to wait 100 or so more pages until we finally find out what's going on. Now, as for the characters, I loved Shar. I think she is smart and witty. We know she's gorgeous, and she's not that typical damsel in distress kind of thing. She was she's gonna say what's on her mind. She was there for a mission, even though she winds up falling in love with him. She was still conflicted about what she should do, which to me shows real character emotion. She's not two-dimensional. If you was there supposed to seek revenge on someone, but then you find out they're not who you think they are, you're still gonna have reservations about it because it was your best friend, and you're just trying to do what you think is the right thing to do. So it's like a lot of conflicting emotions going on through her, and I think that made her a real great character. As for the king, Khalid, he just fell flat for me. We get that he's kind of, like depressed, and he knows he has to do this and he doesn't want to, and he's holding a lot back, but we really don't get into his character too much. I guess they'll save that for another book. But to me, he was kind of just there. And like I said, the fact of him falling in love with her, once again, why does he love her, so much? Then we have Tariq, who is Char's her best friend's brother, basically. And them two had a young romance. They was kind of like, like first loves, like that high school crush kind of thing. And he's going out there to get his girl. But of course, come to find out, she doesn't feel that way for him anymore. And he's very, like hot temper. He doesn't really think things through. They have this scene where, he rushes into the palace to try to rescue her, and she's trying to tell him to, leave, the king will kill you. And he's all trying to, be all manly and stuff, that he's not listening to what she's trying to tell him. So I know that's going to play bigger roles in future books. So, we just can't wait to see. And then we have Rakim, who is Tariq's best friend, basically. He's the funny sidekick. I mean, there's really not too much you can do with a funny sidekick. They're the comic relief, and the ones that just, they're there for them no matter, no matter what. Okay. And just to end this, we're going to go with the loose ends. We also know that Char's father, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name, but, he has these magical powers, and we don't know where the heck he got them from. He was kind of one of those characters that he came and went, he said a line here and there, and then next thing you know, he's conjuring up a storm to get Char out of the palace. And for me, like I said, I really don't know. There's even a scene where he's sacrificing animals himself, but we don't really get what's his angle, what's his story. Of course, he's out there to save his daughter, but you know that there's something else more in there. Same for Char's sister. We see her maybe once or twice in the book, and then that's it. So I'm thinking she's gonna have something to do in the other book too, maybe. I don't know. Also finding out that Char herself has some type of hidden powers that we don't know about. She already made the rug, hover above the ground. So, I'm really excited to see where that goes. Also, another character we have is Jalil, which is Khalid's cousin. I liked him too. He's one of those, best friends. I'm gonna tell it like it is, and he watches out for Char and Khalid. I want to know if he's gonna play another role, a bigger role in the books to come. Also, just because he played a big role in this one, he rooted for their love, and he kind of convinced Khalid to, tell her, the secret of the curse and everything like that. So, I don't know. Like I said, there was like a lot of loose ends. She kind of rides off into the desert at the end, and Khalid was going to this other town. We have the tribe that Tariq met up with in the desert. We don't know what he got planned for them to do. So, although the book was like really good, very enjoyable, to me there was like a lot of loose ends that could have been resolved in this book, but I guess it'll carry on to the next one. And I'm not sure if it's going to be a bigger series or if it's just going to be just the duo, just the two books. But I am excited to read the next one. So then my camera died on me, so I don't even know what the last part was that I was talking about. But anyway, like I said, great book. I will be reading the second one, and excuse the movement because I'm using my phone right now. But the second book in the series, the Rose and the Dagger, and I am really excited to get to this one, and you will expect a review on that one as well. Okay, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, for those of you who continue to still watch me, even though my videos are very sparse and not great quality, but you still tune in to watch, I really do appreciate it. Comment down below if you have any comments. And join me on the next video, okay? Thanks, guys. Bye.